Well, hello there. We are back again with DDO The Promised Land on the Cormyr server. We'll be picking up this episode and I think going and finishing off the Waterworks. If you've missed the last episode, I have accomplished much. Oh, I forgot to count it down. We'll do it on this one. I just started going in and jamming. Anyway, I have accomplished many things, but one of them is 3, 2, 1. Big number, 100. Woo! A heroic true heart of wood. Well, that's a very nice item to get. And 10,000 XP, eh? That will take. We'll stuff that in the drawer. Get our box cat out. Go stuff some of the stuff into the bank. And then get over to the Waterworks. Nom. I would eat that, but I'm scared. Yeah, we got plenty of bar left to do that, but I'm not eating 10 grand. That'll stay there for now. Oh, that's right. That was the quick way to close the, got plenty of loot places. But I did want to put that heart in there. Like, look at that. Oh, I got an outfit. A violet leaf light armor. Yeah. I'm only wearing the Inquisitives because that's what I had, so we can use that. I think it would be nice to have a little change of scenery. The True Heart of Wood. Well, this will be useful at a time when we get there. Alright, let's dress up and see what... Have to have those little screens up, you know, like in the TV, where in the olden days where they would go dress behind them. What does she look like? Whoa. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't go with the old cloak. Maybe I'll have to find a different cloak. That's a nicer cloak. Yes. Yes. Let's go do it. Oops, can't go to my guild airship. Hey, Jeffrey Rudiger, wrong place. Oh, dang, I want to do some of these quests too, though. Man. We'll see how far we end up. I have no idea how much. So I'm at 273 XP. I'm guessing I'll have to cap out somewhere and... Well, and again, I have no problem running things over level. This game has got so much XP in it these days that it is nearly impossible to get all the things in that you would want to get in. Looks like I've got hirelings galore as usual. Wait a minute. Can never have too many hirelings, and like I said, I wanted to switch out Froggo because it's kind of the weakest link, even though nothing's more fun than having more DPS in the group. Which I wouldn't want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, still have room for him. So I don't know. Maybe we'll leave him in and see how he performs. But I want to get something from. Is a collector's bundle? Dread Raptor, heroic Raptor. Thank you. All right. Shift things around a little bit here because I like to summon the fast ones first. It's faster to summon gold seals than it is. At the end of the day, it all comes out the same. Time is the same, but it just feels nicer to get those first 4 party members out. So, yes, this is the sloppy side of... I consider it the sloppy side of the Waterworks. Just because it's got all the gloops and oozes and the tricky spots. Like if there's a place to die, the second part of Waterworks is that place. Especially in the old gauntlet room, and for those of you not in the know, there's a nasty room, and it's like running a gauntlet. Oh, good grief. Alright. Everything went awry once we got that 7th party member in. Or 6th or whatever. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm number 1, so we've got 7 total.
The smell of sewage permeates the air around you.
Give us the berries. Punch it, Margaret.
You hear
I apologize if the helicopter flying over my house is coming through. They're on to me. You know, really, really bad timing, especially since I'm in the middle of recording this video. It's like, have you no respect, helicopter people? I am trying to do something important here. Hi, everybody. Have some books. Ooh, I don't even know who got that. Alright, let's go see if we can get a rare. I think we're over level. Like, this is a level 6 max area, but I see if I care. Wish I had a Stranates. Ooh! Speaking of Stranates, I think I am in a position where I can go farm that again, because while I did put a significant amount of effort into getting this, Reapers die mighty easily to a Stranates to the face, as they do to Ghost Touch. In fact, maybe more easily, because Stranates is just a busted... Try to summon a horse. Stranates is just a busted piece of machinery in this game, and it's really nice to have. Oh well, guess we'll just keep going. Yeah, I just want to hit a few sites along the way while we work our way towards the quest. It's a warm-up. Count it as warm-ups. You're stretching before you go in. You want to loosen up. Don't want to get a Charlie horse or something. Somebody spot this? Yeah. No auto hireling finds for some reason. Come on. Oh, probably up at the shrine one then. Throw the book at you. Ooh, take that. It just hits random stuff. Those books just go flying. Which is quite apt, if I do say so. Because there, somebody found that one. This one's always easier to get for some reason. Throw the book at you. Ooh. It's not the greatest damage. Like, Stranates does a combo, you know? You got the rocks to the face, you get the fire. Just a big, exciting... And plus, all the breakables that you can get without wasting time hacking on them. Let my team take care of those, and I'll throw books at the oozes. Yeah, one shot an ooze with the book to the face. Whatever counts as a face on an ooze.
The smell of rotten flesh pours from the other side of the door ahead.
Well, we get lots of kills. Just what I needed, more XP. Well, luckily we're getting a big chunk taken out of it. Let my team warm up too. Ah, I see you brought company. I wonder what they did to drag that whole team over here. They almost never like I would jump around Stranates, this whole group would be gone. The blink of an eye. That's right, Marduk. You slap down anybody that gets close to me. Hi, Ekru. Good. Just thought you would like to read a book. Probably like filling my bag up. I'll never be able to pick up the 40 chests that are in the next quest. There's a lot of treasure holes in this next quest here, and I like to do all of them. I probably won't do the underwater one though. Mostly because that's... I could do it with the hirelings, but it is pretty unfun. I'm wearing the wrong belt. I could be having deadly on my weapon and doing tons more damage. Alright. Mr. Feywild. Got more blur to hand out. Like, I'm already thinking ahead here. I'm not even in the room yet, but in the background my little puny chipmunk brain is going, alright. So if the rare is there, how do I deal with that? If the rare is not there, how do I deal with that? Why didn't I turn that mask on? Why didn't I update my spells? You know, all those kinds of things. And in with all that processing is, what am I going to do if the rare is there versus not there? Am I going to jump down into the center like I normally do? I'm going to work around on the left or right side. I normally go right. What happens if there's 30 Reapers in that room? You know, lots and lots of things to consider. Yeah, so it looks like they sequence your shots. So I hit the caustic shot after I was already in progress with another shot, and so it sequenced that after the shots went off. So I know they used to be able to be like in other things, and then oh, Fear Reaper. So we change of plans. There we go. Don't need dots stacking up on us, although my team may have got some. Oh, Lysol. Hey, Famine Reaper, how would you like some books? Here, have some more books. So, I know it has been said, and so, yeah, I would really like to try out Agnes again, but after the old fiasco the other night on the Kenneth server, man, I don't know if I want to set back there anytime soon. That was a horrendous amount of lag, and it was really disappointing. And I you know, I lost my temper a little bit and got frustrated in the quest, and it was only because I pride myself on not getting killed in these quests. Because it's really, you know, while it is possible and it is a reality of questing in this game to sometimes give up your soul stone, as they say. So, yeah, they don't let you back tab, but you can get to the, like, I'll go set this for example. And this is a sloppy way to do it, but we just need to get somebody close enough to it to trigger the ambush. That's all we want. We don't really want him to do anything. I don't want to be in this tunnel. I want to go... Yeah, exactly. So anyway, as I was saying, you know, you want to be able to get this ambush to go off without getting the door. Because I remember the first time a friend and I had come in here, we were new to DDO, and
on the other side of the door.
Oh my gosh, was it a disaster. Alright, so let's let our cool-offs come down, because now we want to start using our abilities more, and I'm just gonna launch into this guy. 3, 2... Have some books! Ooh, right in the puss with the books. Ooh. Neat. So anyway, yeah, I lost my cool a little bit with the Canna server the other day, and that was regrettable. But yeah, the old dying thing is not something, like, I think it's avoidable in many circumstances, even though, you know, it is a part of the game. It doesn't have to be a part of it if you play in a manner that is conducive to survival. Like, sure, it's a little bit slower, maybe, but have you really saved anything if now you gotta stand around for whatever time down is in place in Reaper mode or whatever mode you're playing with, so that you can res up, like when you could have just walked a little bit slower. It's just my style of playing. I'm not judging anybody. I'm just saying that it I think haste makes waste, as they say, and yeah, I got this. Yeah, I've got the same amount of hours in a day as everybody else, and maybe less, depending on, you know, how much free time is built into your schedule. But oops, see, this is why we send Froggo. He's got the evasion, and we've probably got incoming behind us. Thank you, Froggo. You are the greatest. I'm not targeting anything, but interesting to look around. Anything like the monsters spawn funny in there. And alright, so I always do this side first, just because, again, it's a warm-up compared to trying to do the other side. Normally I like to get out before the oozes respawn, but waiting on Froggo is something you just have to deal with. Have a book. But if you do get him... Oh, I got a soul gem! Holy mackerel. First one. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's more of a souvenir. Taking a backpack space. I don't even know if they go into collectible bags. Where do they go? Like, what can you do with these? I thought you could do these, use them for spell components. Soul gem of an ooze, are they sellable? No, but it weighs 4.1 pounds, so I really don't want it. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna put on the old running shoes again. Alright, fine. Oh, I should buff the team more. Put on some saving throws, because we're gonna take some heat. Alright, and so I'd like to leave my team here. Then I like to go up and put the hammer down. Alright, so now that I've burned up a couple of doohickeys, we gotta put on the old extra goods, because they polar ray, well, not polar ray, but you know, the baby polar ray. Take that. And let's take a look around the corner. Let's target the old shaman and see, it like calculated that way early. I got hit with it before it was cool. But now what we do is we bring our team in and they'll aggro on those above. Like that little snot nose over there. Hey, shamans. Have a book. So it can't hit me down here, and so, well, I can target it. Alright, hold on. Well, he's busy in the casting animation. Now we send in the hired guns. Yeah, and they'll run up there and find their way up to him and give him a good stern talking to while I sit down here. No, seriously, don't make me look silly. Oh, you guys get stuck up here, don't you? Alright, we still got him targeted. We call in our team and then we say, go team. Come on, stop cooling down. There we go. So now they're incoming. And they're like, uh-oh. And the shaman is like, no thank you. No, I mean team, seriously. Okay, fine, you're making me do this. Sorry, Illyri. No, it's dead now, see, I don't care. Anyway, I was hoping they would go up and get her. And we prepare ourselves mentally for the next... Oh, I got stuck. I leg stuck on that jump and fell down. Alright, so the next room. Big old wad of dookie down there that we might step in. In addition, there could be a rare, and when that rare gets involved, things could go sideways. So, let's get the team in order. I want to get some blur on. I want all of us, like, we got a shrine coming up, so I'm not... And turns out they don't give out extra XP in the quest for not using a shrine, which seems short-sighted. Because I sure would like to use a shrine. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I'm hitting keys that aren't on my keyboard. I think Chuck Norris there got his... Alright, sing a song. More buffs. And, yeah, time to YOLO this. Like, I usually let my team aggro on them, like such, and then smoke them. Oh, Mr. Cruelty, you're making things tough on my little man. Alright, pet, alt 1. Yeah, so there we go. So my pet is all healed up and we'll go get our... levers. Unfortunately, we'll have an ambush when we come back because we're doing this. Normally, if you're fast, you will not get an ambush. But it's going to be exciting dropping into a room full of potential reapers and everything. That's why it's like it's going to be like a lottery. So what do you do? Well, one thing that's safe to do is, and why I have 30 potions on me, is I'm stuck on a pixel. That's why I have potions, because you can hide in some strategic areas in the water, like namely behind a ladder and stuff. That way you're not getting completely pelted with all of the things that they throw at you. And then you just kind of, like if a Reaper teleports to you, if you're lucky, it'll be like one of the teleporting ones. It gets stuck in a perpetual teleporting reset thingy. So that's always handy. Alright, entire team, lay down. Feywild, you doing your thing? Good. Yeah, so that's the strategy. If I had Featherfall, which maybe I do. Yes, I have Featherfall. I'll be sacrificing some wisdom and spell sight for that, which is fine. It's not my main attributes. But we're gonna buff before we drop down into there. I mean, really heavily, because I need my team not taking massive amounts of electric and cold damage. All that stuff. Because I lose track of them, and I need to be able... So I want to be able to feather fall down onto, hopefully, the shaman. So you're hearing my strategy here. I'm going to drop down. I'm going to get to the last little tubey, steppy thingy, and then I'm from that steppy thingy, I'm going to orient myself and drop in like John Rambo from a helicopter. Alright. Okay. Gonna put some buffs on the team here. And myself. Boxcat have a buff. I'm gonna eat that soul. Thank you for the soul. Got back almost all of those spell points. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to orient myself in a position to drop in on the shaman like John Rambo. So let's test our feather falling before we do something stupid. And we buff right here. The rest of the way. So I'm going to be handing out electric on, especially on my healing team members, because once I get down there I can beam them into myself. So electric and cold. So Froggo, you've got, but Froggo is soft and like a piece of gum, kind of, in a way. So, Feywild, he's just resistant and crazy on everything. Teal, I think, has some level of good save ability and taking low amounts of damage. I don't know about Marduk. Marduk's kind of the odd man out. A little bit of an unknown quantity there. Alright, and of course I need to put these same buffs on me, because I am the driver of the team, and if I...
Dropping straight down.
Alright, so this always goes weird, so my guys are going to start dropping down this tube. Alright, so here's where we figure out what we want to do, and I believe right down below me here is where I want to go. That might seem like the place I want to go, but I don't know that it is. Nope, it is where I want to go. Eat a book! Oh my gosh, look at all the flippin' champions. Alright, let's take a look. Caster champion, no, warrior champion. That's A-okay. That means we smoke the other one, but I do have a champion incoming, and he is right there, Demon Soul. Alright, good to go. The hard ones are out of the... Have some books. Alright, and so there's where the plan comes in. and everything went according to plan. There's one around the corner, so we bring in my team. Now, if I hadn't succeeded and things went bad, I would have swam for this corner if I took a massive amount of damage. And you just kind of stay down here behind the ladder and drink your potions until all your health comes in. Then you gotta go out and face your day. Now this room respawns, so we don't want to hang out in here indefinitely. Have a book. I want all my kobolds well read. So yeah, we want to clean this out and then get out. Because nothing says dumb like getting all of them respawning on you while you're in here and you're like, oh man, this sucks. Oozes too. Yo, get some books. Okay, let's go take care of our spiders and get our shrine cleared for when things go extremely horrible for me. I'm hoping they don't go horribly for me, but we wanna always have a backup plan so that we have when things do go wrong, we work our way towards the. Oh, you decided you wanted to be a champion, eh? Alright, alright. Don't like it. Give me your soul, please. How are we doing on the XP department? Still doing fantastic. Alright, there could be nastiness around this corner. What were y'all doing back here? Garden some treasure, huh? Oh. Man, could you imagine if this was a repeater? This seems like it would be really good. I don't necessarily want to incite anything. I don't want to pick up the arrows. I know it's money, but it's not that much money. I end up throwing them on the ground anyway. $259 Reaper XP plus 30%. If we... No, we haven't even got the complete Vandal bonus yet. Why would that be? Don't know, don't care. Alright. This is where the team opens the door because I don't want to. Got 33 seconds. And I don't want to... Alright, so let's work our way in here.
Chief Jitik's room.
Alright, that warrior looks nasty. Shaman over there looks nasty, but mostly I'm worried about the shadow mark. That you have. I'd rather get the shaman and then boom, put the hammer down into the big group. There we go, and shadow mark, he's like over there waiting to get gnawed on like a piece of dog rawhide, which we did. So that was uneventful, mostly because I had a plan going in. And the plan for the next level, it's like, how much XP is this whole thing worth anyway? Lots. Gonna be a lot of XP coming into my belly here. Well, not mine, but Judith's belly. I assume that's where all XP goes, is right in the belly. 10,000. Look at that. Like, that's as big as that cookie I could have eaten earlier. Alright. This is another big one. Buffed up to the nines. Obviously, this quest is full of respawns, but I'll be deciding as I play. Are we going to do the full Monty, or are we just gonna get the dead? Oh, spoiler alert! There's a dead person we're looking for. It says right here, find Venar Karen, the dead guy. So, but I think I want to say I don't know this to be true. No, he does show up before you speak. If you don't kill the warden. Sorry, I just didn't want him to look down here and see me looking at him. Anyway, as I was saying, it works better to shoot people if you have your weapon out to yeah, no, he almost got away. Yeah, it was. So we got to kill the warden. There are ways to. I used to think maybe he spawned after. I'm just checking all the holes. I'm not opening them up because that's just annoying. I know where I've been if I follow a pattern. Everybody line up. Yes, there we go. I want to get as much value out of that AoE as possible. So, you may say, well, you just cleared that way. Is that the way you're going? Absolutely not. I always go clockwise through this quest. But I will be clearing shrines as, like, you just never know when something's going to go sideways. I almost never, ever find them up close to the entrance. It's usually like a giant percentage of the time it's back at the last place I look, which is why I do it in that order. Whoa, champion thrower, no thanks. Yeah, everything we can to get rid of the one guy. Alright, and of course we're doing this. Because everybody likes ogres. Roar! And we have already hit our first roar. Whoop. Less restoration, yes please. Oh, you know what? I haven't even done yet. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm getting so far ahead of myself. We got 3 Barrel Cove to do. Hey, prisoner. Easy now, you're free. I don't think he's in here. Alright. Nope, not in there. Alright, so this is where I got 1 minute and 15 of the juice on. 1, 2, 3. Clean up, crew. Yep, there we go. Ah, water breathing. Can never have too many of those, especially once you go out into 3 Barrel Cove, which we will be doing. If I have to do it over level, I don't care. Because there's one interesting thing out in 3 Barrel Cove, and that's a saga, and that's and that ding brings us to level 6 in our guild. Which is also one of the things that I wanted to mention is there's a big chunk of guild XP, and suddenly after you finish that saga, your guild is a bazillion levels high. I don't know why the important people got one guard there, because like he's guarding an important room. Hey buddy, why are you down here? How many people roam the sewers? Apparently a lot, because we freed a lot of hostages. Now if we do somehow get lucky and like Ven is sitting right here in this hole, then we're going for it, but he's usually not. Like I said, he's usually in the last place I look. Alright, and we're gonna use our juice here too, because there's 2 stinking shamanics in here, and that guy's a caster. Alright, so that is the guy that you need to take out. Or is it the warden? I think it's the first guy you take out. That's critical to the path. So even if you find Ven, then they give you the second. Yeah, see, the interrogator. So if this was the interrogator, then that's another water breathing potion. Game is telling us something. But yeah, water breathing potions would be nice. I do have the clickable ring from just signing into the game. And doing the Lobby quest. Oh, see, we got our respawns already. Hey! Don't tempt fate. Need shrines when you can just eat shrine balls. Make it stick. Shrine balls.
You hear the cold scraping of bones against brick.
Bones against brick, eh? I wonder what that could be. Whoa, champion! We can't let that guy hammer away on our cleric. Good job, healing team. Alright. Yes, I know I said I go counterclockwise, but only to a point. I actually go straight through this room. Because the quest is like a grid. Hi, Shadow. Hi, Mark. It's too inconvenient to get all those boxes in the holes, but if you shoot boxes in the right order, then it works really good. You're going, are you nuts? Yep. I like to get the big groups out of the way before I get down there, and that way I can tell if there's a Reaper among them. Unless it's a Fear Reaper, and then the stupid things sit there like a dingus and never really come after you. Alright, so anyway, let's go check this corner, because sometimes like they place Ven's body all over in these random areas. Alright, we got our Vendale bonus. Now we're probably going to get respawns around the corner. We'll know because our team will aggro on them.
You hear the muffled snarls of angry wolves nearby.
Alright, I'm going to find this because maybe it will prevent my team from doing dingus stuff. But we back up, let the dogs come out. Or the Carnage Reaper. Yeah, I just blew a big shot on the Carnage Reaper. Kinda had a feeling we were gonna get a Carnage Reaper in here. If there was a place for a Carnage Reaper to hang out, it'd be where there'd be carnage. And you can tell this room has been full of carnage, and I remember this little thing is like so cute, just comes and chops you into carnage. It's like carne asadas. And there he is, just as I suspected. So maybe... Holy smokes! Ate his soul. Hi. There's a giant soul on the floor. Did we get it? We've done everything we can do. No point in going any further. We'll get this, go get the dead body, and go up and collect our just reward from... What's his name? Guardcade? I don't know. Could be Guardcade. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah, there's a method to my madness. If you come in here, he's sometimes in here. Otherwise, you go back out and you go back around and kind of make a loop-de-loop through, and he can be in that back hallway as well. So that's my pattern. You can do your own pattern if you want. I am a fireball. I'm just checking. Like, we got 5 of 6. Okay, we got 5 of 6 rares, so I'm not checking the spider again. But I will check the yucky thing over here. By yucky thing, I mean the troll. And those dumb, Ooh, 85 with the book to the face. I'm assuming that end was his face. Nope.
The smell of rotten flesh.
Get them all in the doorway. On. In the olden days, man, we would pull that troll when it was so hard to kill trolls. You couldn't possibly DPS them hard enough. You'd yank them into that fire jet. And try to get him so he would stop regenning. Oh, I got more souls. I'm suddenly like souling the heck out of everything, just yanking souls out. Oh my goodness, that just like is something to reflect on there when you do this mighty shot. Every one of those things has a chance to eat a soul. Could you imagine eating a whole party of souls? I can. We're just getting all the loot. Try to fill up our backpack before we get to the loot giver outer. Haste us to the next loot. I'm not going down to check on the rust monster, but this one's kind of convenient since it's right there. Just like that stinky lizard guy. Dulac or whatever his name is. But anyway, yeah, 3-Barrel Cove in that whole chain, which means we gotta go do, to get that saga started, you gotta go out and do the quest in the harbor, a level 4 quest with lots of hobgoblins, bugbears. And such.
A putrid stench comes from the other side.
Hey Dulac. Just came to check out what you got in the drawer. Curative ad mixture. I don't need that, so I'm not gonna bother picking it up. But gems are a nice portable form of money if you got a big enough bag. Yeah, I know. I was like, where did all my friends go? Yeah, if you get a nice keep... Oh, I heard treasure fall out of a bag. Thanks. A belt of something. Kenny Rogers says you never count your money while you're sitting at the table, so... I'll just leave that in the backpack for now. Do we have any slots? Oh, plenty of slots. This one's convenient. It's on the way. Always got loot to be getting. A, B, C. Always be chesting. That's a euphemism for looting chests. Well, now we know we would have came up dry in that other one anyway. It's guard Timber. Who's guard Cade? Is he the one that does the Kobold assault? Is he somewhere else? Alright, well we're not a shield build, so we can just ignore that. Great shock crossbow. We're already way past that kind of crossbow. Like we've got a +4 right now, and we're so close to level 9, which means we're close to level 10, which means it's a quest away from going out and getting the best crossbow that I know of. Which is the Barovian great. Or not great crossbow, but repeating heavy crossbow. Feather falling boots are just I'm not gonna take off dex and strength just so I can float when I got a cloak that I didn't ever switch over. So the champion's belt, I have taken this in the past because when you have lots of augments on us and you're lucky you can put it in them, but it's my belt is so good right now. I'll probably never take it off. Scales of the Ancestors. Meh. Like, look at my rough plate. It's level 1 armor, and I'm going to probably be wearing it till endgame. Like, literally till legendary, because my luck is that horrible. And we didn't even get the rune arm, so that would have come up dry anyway, which is fine. Might take this wand. Just kidding, that would be silly. What's the most expensive thing in here, and can I feed it to it's probably going to be like 2 XP for an item. This used to be sought after, but man, oh man, it's not like worth much anymore, especially when you have to finish this running this quest on Reaper at level 7. It's like, man, so I said the loot doesn't scale well anymore. I'll just take this sweet belt because, man, it can do some things. Like you can always slot it with a +14 gem at endgame. I don't even know if that's a thing. Rarely play endgame. It's like end of the game means you delete your character and you start over and play the game again, right? Look at that. Like even +2 armor isn't as good as my battle engineering armor, which is +2. That this would become +3, but it's not doing anything for me, I don't think. I wish it would show, like, if you were wearing it this very minute, here's what it would be doing for you. But I don't want this because this has fortification and a mythic boost, and none of this stuff does. Any slotted items? Like, that's kind of nice. But again, wisdom is cool because my saves are going to be good. Natural armor 4 is respectable. I'm going to take that. And then we're going to take a look at what's it look like to be level 6 in the guild. Discount reagent vendor for if you're a cleric. We want this one because I think I can get my discounted materials from that Warforged out in the House K. Alright, well, anyway, this is a good stopping point to end the episode at. So thank you all for watching. I am not completely logging off. I'm going to go farm like mad after this to get a Stronati's hand cannon. So we will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all you subscribers. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe if you don't mind. It's a vanity project. It's nothing to do. I'm not going to be YouTube rich. And like the videos if you like them. Otherwise, don't like them. Don't hate them. I don't know. You can do what you want. I'm not your boss. Talk to you later. Bye.